Hello, friends. I'm a little tired today, but welcome to Juan on One Coaching, where we believe we not only have the right to control our lives, we deserve to create them. I'm still talking about the book, The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth, and today is episode 22. Uh, Interesting to see that number. The more I do them, the more I guess I get enticed to continue doing something just because of seeing the number, even if no one's actually watching. This one is chapter 6, and it's the law of environment. Growth thrives in conducive surroundings. And I'm actually not going to talk about the chapter. I just wanted to let things out of some of the stuff that I'm currently thinking about. It's very easy for us to listen to the your success is most likely the average of the 5 people you hang out with the most. It's very easy to blame our surroundings, our environment, whether that's our neighborhood, our country, our political situation, or the political situation of the country, our workplace, our team. And sure, it could be absolutely valid, and this law touches on it, that where you hang out with the most, or who you're going to hang out with the most, and where you hang out, it's going to affect how you're going to perceive the world. If you're in a negative environment at home, you're going to develop so many different false beliefs about people, about how much your parents love you, about life in general. You're gonna think it's a full sacrifice, or you can never get out of it. The same reason, the environment. It's also the reason why a lot of the low income kids will end up doing crime, because that's what they have grown to see, and we just simply repeat a lot of things that we see. Just like I mimic a lot of the characteristics of my dad in being very direct, very blunt, and very passionate when I speak. So um, that's all valid. There's no, we really can't question it. It seems to happen all the often. But I wanted to just simply talk about the one that we forget now, which is our phones. I'm going to use my phone now because I'm using it to transcribe what I'm saying. But it's your smartphone, and it's just amazing how we ignore this. We treat the phone as a part of us, but we don't think of it as the environment. And it's the environment where our mind hangs out the most. Is where we watch our TV shows, we see the news, we have all the social media stuff, the articles, the emails, work, everything flows through the phone. And we don't think of it as the environment that it's molding how we think and how we see the world around us. And it's important to pay attention to it, simply because if you continue to see the things that feed into your negativity, into your limited view of the world in which everyone's against you, in the stupid stuff that some people do out there in the world, and how much discrimination there is, and all these other things, that's simply going to continue to keep you where you are. So the phone is very important. Be more intentional about what you're doing with it, what news you're using, what notifications you're paying attention to, which apps, who are you following, who's following you, and all these other things. So that's the phone. The other thing to pay attention to in here is in the environment, is just pay attention to where you're trying to be you. I think for me, one of the biggest pulls or levers that the environment has on me is that if I try to be myself in an environment that has people that don't necessarily connect with me and my message, what do you think is going to happen whenever I try to share an idea or try to do something totally different than what they do? They're all going to say, well, you're crazy, that's wrong, that's not going to work. And then you're just going to continue to push me down to whatever level of awareness they are or whichever path in life they're in. This is why you need to pay attention to it, mainly because we all want to belong, we all want to have purpose, we all want to do something significant with our lives. But if we continue to hang out with the people that don't necessarily align with our message or don't necessarily help us get better in the way of helping us think more thoroughly or pursue our goals and objectives in a different way, as opposed to always criticizing you and telling you it's not going to work. Those are two different things. We are simply not going to go beyond whatever we are doing now. That's how people become average. That's how people become mediocre. That's how people never pursue their dreams and just simply settle because they continue to hang out with the same people and read the same news and the same TV shows that don't seem to push them to do anything new or anything that they've never done before. And I guess that's my message. Pay attention, the law of environment. If you're hanging out in a place that is not nurturing to what you truly want and desire, it's time for you to find new things and new people to hang out with. Have a good one. That's my message, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.